Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Weeks, and this is going to be your February finance reading. This is going to be for all of the fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Some of this reading may resonate, and some of it just won't. Maybe the message is not for you. Be sure to check with your other signs, such as your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about, which I wanted to go to these oracle cards that I had out, looks like you are definitely entering a new cycle or a power of pure abundance You are investing in yourself. I saw two cards that had the word investment on it. It says finances are looking good and growing. This is a great time to invest, set a strong foundation, and you will see the fruits of your labor. I also see you entering completely new territory with the card that says explorer. It says keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunity to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearless and curiosity. You may need to go and wander and trust the unknown. That's where magic lies. Okay, so those are actually pretty interesting cards, and I actually wanted to pull one more, but I think I'll just hold off on that. We'll pull some more after the tarot cards are pulled. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where the month of February has you guys. Okay, so you have the Strength card. Okay, and it's crossed by 8 of Cups. Everything stands on the energy of King of Cups. The past, you have 6 of Pentacles on the forefront of your mind. You have the 9 of Cups. You're headed towards the energy of the Empress. And you have Queen of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands, and the Hanged Man energy here. What's on the back of the deck? This is the 7 of Wands. Not everything is going to be as it seems. Okay, that's what it looks like to me here. Now, let's get into your actual reading. You have the Strength card, and the Strength card and the 8 of Cups definitely tells me that you guys are walking into uncharted territory. I already said that. We had the card Explorer that came out, so this makes perfect sense of why we got these two cards together. Okay, some things in this new journey that you're taking, you're not going to have control over, but what you will have control over is knowing how to handle yourself. Okay, this situation is best handled by knowing that your actions are going to speak louder than your words. And I do see that in this situation, you have been loyal for the cause up until this point. And I see you like basing your choices for the month of February over what feels most stable and what gives you most peace of mind. I also see some sort of offer that's coming to you soon. We have the 6 of Pentacles, so perhaps it could represent some sort of an offer coming to you. And for a lot of people, it feels like this offer is going to be very generous. And the person that's offering it really wants to promote harmony with the energy of the King of Cups here. So this is just the energy of more fulfillment here. Also see you making space to apply yourself more. And this could come in the form of putting in overtime, or being like maybe even a placeholder, or being like that added, however you see this, but it's like being a placeholder to what's missing in your financial scene, all right? So extra credit comes to mind for some reason. Maybe some of you are taking out a line of credit, an extra line of credit here. Maybe you're expanding your expenses in some sort of way to where it benefits you, solely you. This is not for everyone else. This is something that you've had your mind on and that you're trying to bring into existence. I do have a feeling that this reading, for some reason, is going to be for more of a young audience, or people who are in their early 20s or just unexperienced. The reason why I say this is because we have that 8 of Cups, and we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So this feels like you're walking into uncharted territory, or maybe it's just that you just don't have a lot of experience into what you're walking into. All right, so you're leaving behind that comfort, that being certain of yourself and sure of yourself, and you're leaving behind the nurturing energy, the safety that you feel, and you're kind of going towards a new, not necessarily mindset, but just like a new environment or a new way of handling things. This could be you quitting something, not necessarily a job, but just quitting something that was more so you felt as though you were attached to it, but in reality, you didn't really need it. So this could be an idea that you're detaching from, but this is going to be an idea that brings about more contentment in you, okay? Um, Now, I feel like a lot of you have set yourself up on a fixed income this February. Your budget still has room for play, so I see you being content for now, okay? And that's the energy of the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Some of you are definitely going to be seeking help from a spiritual advisor because we have the High Priestess here. And the spiritual advisor, keep in mind, they go off of experience as well as their intellect, okay? So like I said, because some of you are going to be finding some sort of spiritual advisor or coach, it could even come in the form of a self-help book, but this path definitely has a few secrets hinted by the Eight of Cups, where usually when we see the moon inside of the Eight of Cups, it feels like there is things that still need to be uncovered, or there are still a lot of secrets or things that you may not fully have all the answers. Their answers are not prefixed. I'll give you a short story. When I was in respiratory school consisted of books, tests, taking notes, versus when I got into actually being in a hospital field, I had to use a combination of my God-given intellect and as well as my intuition. So something that I learned to do was assess the patient and not the numbers on paper. And I feel like you are going to need to use your intuition in order to assess the situation for yourself. All right, not necessarily going by the fine print on the contract. Go to what feels good on your gut. If it looks good on paper, that may be okay. But if it's not something that you can uphold realistically or you can't see yourself doing, don't be afraid to turn that down or to at least kind of bend the rules around that, okay? There's a difference between having the Hierophant and having the High Priestess there, okay? The Hierophant usually goes off of rules that other people set, and the High Priestess goes off of rules for which you feel comfortable laying down and following through with those, okay? So basically, back to what I was saying, to ensure that your work is meaningful and authentic, represented by the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess here, you're definitely going to make sure that you are avoiding a lot of setbacks and burdens by using this method. So working on your compassion, getting plenty of rest when possible. We have the Ten of Wands here as well. I feel like the type of work that you're going to be doing this month really is going to require a lot of energy from you. So in order to avoid like the burnout, you're going to have to see yourself taking a rest. I even suggest for the month of February, with the energy of the Hanged Man, clearing out some of your space or taking time out to pause and reorganize. The Hanged Man's energy to me can represent reorganizing yourself. So I see you getting reorganized because usually a fresh environment can help rebalance and create a fresh mind. But for the most part, get your rest this month. Make sure that you are being genuine in how you really feel towards your work. That way you can stay enthused about continuing on this journey. Set yourself a really good budget that you can follow, and that's not too hard for you to actually stay committed to it. I also see, like I said, some of you are taking out a line of credit, but this is to help boost your credit, or either you're putting in extra credit. You use that story how it goes for you. At this moment, I wanted to pull a few more cards, oracle cards, so we can get more messages to kind of help you throughout the month of February, okay? So all the fixed signs, the month of February, more energy. What's going on with all of the fixed signs? Leo. A gift. Some of you could be receiving a gift. And here we have a card that says Justice. It says something in your life needs to be brought to an alignment in your life. Your career may be in law or police or military or in the courts of criminal justice. Be sure to be honest and ethical in money matters, or you will face the consequences. That's what I was talking about. So if you receive some sort of a gift or a loan or like a line of credit, there are ways to staying buoyant in this. You don't want to necessarily sink yourself by overwhelming your plate or by taking on more than what you can handle, and also being balanced. So, like I said, creating a good space or a good environment, or being in a good space and a good environment, is going to be really, really critical for the month of February. Also, you literally could just be receiving a really nice gift from someone, because Valentine's Day is coming up. So don't overspend. All right, one or two more cards, and then we'll go ahead and leave it at that. What is this? All right, be smart with your money. Spirit knows what I'm talking about. Divine blessings, a gift from the universe. What kind of gift are you guys receiving? Maybe I should do a reading on that to see what kind of gift you guys are receiving, because somebody here is really going to be blessed during the month of February. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you did by giving it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.